total atomic annihilation, the rebuilding of this great nation of ours may fall to you. That's why we at Vault-Tec have prepared these educational materials for you to better understand the 7 defining attributes that make you special. In this chapter, we focus on perception. It is the unfortunate truth that when you go above ground, you will be faced with many post-nuclear nuisances. These frightening menaces will come in all different shapes and sizes and pose an immediate threat to your survival. You must learn to deal with these dangers, but may find this challenging at first. That's why we've provided you with the Vault-Tec Assisted Targeting System, so you can scan the threat and pinpoint areas of weakness. And the higher your perception, the more accurate you will be. Why, you'll put Davy Crockett to shame. There may be times when you must engage in questionable activities. Your perception can help keep you safe during these morally ambiguous moments. Practice your pilfering on youths, the elderly, or the incapacitated. As you continue to purloin your way to success, try more challenging targets and more skillful techniques for greater returns. Don't get too cocky there, sport. Always look to sharpen your 5 senses, for perception doesn't stop there. Keenly assessing the unfriendly locals and terrain, of handling sensitive munitions with in building a long-distance relationship, regularly study your Vault-Tec provided materials to prepare for survival. And to answer the question, do you know what makes you special?
Good bit of information there. Okay, this should be where I left off. Yeah, started making a video and the wife started screaming dinner was ready and she wouldn't let me say I'll be done in about 2 hours. So I had a 46-hour video I had to delete and start over again. So, story of my life. And I should have got more coffee before I came in here, but I'll be alright. I got about a half a cup. It'll last me a little bit. Okay, so in case you didn't see the last one, we are trying to find Heather some power armor. I already got my first set of power armor. And it's a full set. I know where there's 3. One a little out of the way, that's the first one we're going to get, and the other 2 are on the way to where we start our first quest for the Minutemen, you know, help the settlement in need. And we're just going to go do the first, get my first set of power armor, take it back to Sanctuary, drop it off, and then on the way to the place we're going, pick up the other 2 sets of power armor. Now, the bad thing about it is these sets are not full sets. They're all T45, and I'm not sure whether or not we'll end up with enough components for it to be a full set. Now Heather, her character, she's a companion mod, and she will. She doesn't need a fusion core, and that might be because of a mod I added that makes it where they don't need fusion cores. Because in a last playthrough, when I had Piper, Piper did the same thing. She didn't. Okay, so let's go to wrong thing. Outfit configuration mod that I got. So I want to do my barter. There's my barter outfit number 2. Yep. Classy, but still badass looking. Don't fuck with me. I got leather armor over my dress.
Yeah.
Hi.
So what's your story? Looking to trade? Rob me? Or just ask directions to Diamond City?
So I've never seen this this one right here before, but I did add a mod that gives you different dialogue, so that might be from that, or maybe I've just been blind all the times I've played this and never seen that.
Just looking for love, sweetheart.
Girl, have you come to the wrong place? My loving days have long since passed. But I'll tell you what, beautiful. You made an old girl smile, and that ain't easy. You want to do some trading? I'll give you a discount.
Let's see what you've got.
I got a little bit of everything.
And she does give me a decent discount compared to the other person. Okay, so need some atomic material. Those are dime a dozen. Don't really need that little bit of concrete or fertilizer. Don't need no glass. May need some fiber optics later on, and a nuclear material. Don't care about that. Don't need any steel. Cork maybe. Definitely. This is a good buy for getting 2 screws and 2 gears. I was building turrets, and I was running at Sanctuary, and I was running out of materials to make turrets. And the main thing I was running out of was gears. And then I went to modify my gun, and I didn't have the screws. So I was out of screws, and I didn't realize it. Don't need any steel. I definitely need duct tape. Might as well. Oil's always a good thing to have. Copper. Screw and some cork. So you got to have cork when you upgrade your armor, and you want to give it the ability to help you out with more action points. That's part of the build, is having cork. I need the gears. Don't really need the springs or the plastic. Clipboards will have springs in them, and you're going to find them all over the place. This would be good. Fiber optics are kind of hard to find. You need that for some of your laser weapons. Don't need any bottles. Don't need that. Don't need lead. Copper. I've actually ran out of copper building settlements, because you got to have copper when you're building electrical stuff, and when you're running the wire from your generators to your electrical stuff, you got to have copper for that. Don't need that. So I don't have enough money to buy any shipments, except she has a shipment of screws that's about 600 caps. I'm going to buy it. There it is, 621 caps. Nah, silver, yeah, I need the gears. So I've already gone more than what I got, but I'm going to... Telephones are pretty good. You need those circuits for the turrets too. And a toaster, antiseptic, don't need that. Screw, another screw. Typewriter, that's a good thing to get. Okay, so now we got that. So now, see, I've done some modifying on some things. So I'm going to give her about 8 of these. Half of them. I usually give all my settlers 10mm pistols. You know, the ones that are working the crops, and then the ones that are on guard, I'll give them sniper rifles, stuff like that. Okay, don't need baseball bats. Hang on to that one. Don't need the knife. Hang on to that. Hang on to that. God, I don't have. Usually, I have a lot of grenades and frag mines, but you know, it's basically a pretty new playthrough. The only real mission that I've done is getting getting Heather, and then getting the people out of Concord and then to Sanctuary. Did kill a Deathclaw. Did get my first set of power armor. I'm going to hold on to this till I get my other sniper rifle built. I ran out of screws, so I couldn't finish building it. I got a regular hunting rifle. Need to put a long barrel on it and a full stock and a scope. I already upgraded the receiver. Not going to worry about that anymore. I don't care for that. Yeah, see, that's the one I've already put a better receiver on it. Powerful receiver. Got a hazmat suit, so I don't need that anymore. Don't care about the bathrobe. I'm gonna hold on to this. I got a mod. I think it's called Ellie's, but I might be wrong. Clothing. So she's got a shop outside of Diamond City, and she sells the schematics to build a workbench and the schematics to build different clothes. And this is some of her clothes, but what's good about it, I don't know what this is going to look like, but see how it's got damage, energy, and radiation protection? It's modifiable. You can up that more. I don't know how much more, but that's the base settings. You can modify it more. So I'm going to hang on to that because it might be good to throw on somebody that's working the fields, you know, because it's going to be better than a road leather. Because road leather only has like 2 damage resistant, and that's it. But, and be honest with you, that stuff probably doesn't mean anything on the NPCs, you know. But still, I'm a kind of RPG kind of guy, so I try to. I got to keep the hard hat because that's the only hat I got that I can wear with my combat stuff because I don't have anything any better. At least it gives me 4+ to damage. I actually prefer something that gives me better perception, and I don't care about the damage, but right now I don't have anything like that. So 4+ to damage is better than nothing. Hanging on to both of those. Got those from the Wacky Wasteland mod that I put in. Went into a drug den and killed the 2 guys, and they were in hazmat suits, and I got their hazmat suits. So but there's some pretty cool little things added in with the Wacky Wasteland perk. It's not like the one in Fallout New Vegas, but it's not bad. probably got some things in there from New Vegas, but I don't know. I haven't seen everything that it does yet. So there's a red dress I want to hang on to. Because I think it's sexy and my girl likes wearing it. Oh, wait, I'll get rid of these Raiders right here. 2 Raiders. I don't use Raider stuff. Leather and combat armor is my 2 preferred armors. So this is also part of Ellie's pack. Gives you plus 50 for carry weight. And then this message bag is the same way. You can wear them both at the same time. Now remember, I got a ring that's giving me plus 1,000 for carry weight. So I got, maybe it's more than 1,000. I should be 290 on my carry weight. And then 290 and 1,000. 1,100. Yeah, the math ain't equaling out right, but not sure what my carry weight is. I think I'm at level 4 on my strength. Saving the Minuteman stuff. Already got this one maxed out. Care about that. Raider, don't need that. Okay, so I'm only 1 cap away from getting all our money. Where did it go? There it goes.
Sure thing.
Okay, so now I got to get in my combat outfit, and that's pretty. This outfit configuration thing is a mod, and it is pretty cool. You set up your loadouts, and you put the clothes on. You go to here, and we're in loadout 1. If I just put my clothes on, we just go to save loadout, and it would be saved in there. And then you can also switch back and forth with this thing. See, now I'm in 2, now I'm in 3, and I don't have any more than 3. So now I'm back in 1. So, but you also have these options back here. Now there's only 5 loadouts, but you can actually have more using the configuration thing. But you get 5 that you could just instantly hit. Okay, so now there's going to be 3 raiders pop up. Remember, I've played this part 2 or 3 times already. And they're going to walk right over here. In one of these playthroughs, I had 5 scavengers come up from that end, and they were hostile. So we had 3 raiders and 5 scavengers. And then I had one where we had 3 dogs and 3 raiders. No, yeah, it was 3 dogs, 3 dogs. she made it out okay. I might have to trigger it by going over here. Because it seems like every time this has happened, I've had to go up here before they came.
What is it?
Heather likes to sing. I think she's the best companion mod they got out there. She interacts with your holotapes, knows what's going on, and just so you know, later on you're gonna get to know her a lot better, and you're gonna go to her. She's got a bunker. She's got a bunker. You can go to her bunker, and you're gonna be able to read her computer terminal, learn a lot about her. So she used to have a crush on Wolfgang, who we're fixing to go talk to. But because of some stuff that happened to her,
We had a deal, Trudy. Hand over the goods.
she's a traitor, but now she doesn't trust traders.
Do you know what that junk has done to
Get my bartering outfit on.
my boy?
He bought them fair and square, Trudy. Ain't our fault if he's strung out. Now don't make me come in there and shoot up that little trading post of yours. Whoa, whoa. Easy there, Scabber. This doesn't involve you.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapons, alright? Just don't do anything crazy.
What's going on here?
It's a simple business dispute, got it? Trudy's sitting on a pile of goods that she owes me. I tried reasoning with her, but it looks like I gotta take what's mine by force. Want to make some easy money? Help me out. I could use another gun. Or maybe you think you can talk some sense into her.
Who's Trudy?
See that diner right in front of us? Trudy owns the place. She's converted it into a small shop. I sell her chems, she gives me caps and parts I need. And when her son Patrick had his 18th birthday, I might have sold him some jet. Then some more. Then a lot more. Now he's in debt.
What the hell is Jet? I know, but still.
Jet? What's Jet?
That's my top seller. Gives you a high like you wouldn't believe. My customers swear it makes them faster. Always take a huff before a fight. Well, I guess Patrick was looking to get from under his mama's skirt and be like the tough guys. So, he bought some. And once you're on it, why stop? Now, I've sold that boy a lot of my jet, and I expect someone to make good on his promises that I get paid.
Sounds like the family should pay what they owe you.
That's what I'm saying. Finally, someone who gets it. You gonna help us out?
If I help, I expect to get paid.
All right. I was gonna pay you 100 caps, but why don't we make it 125?
So this is going to be iffy. About a 50-50 chance. And if he doesn't take it, then he's only going to pay me the 100 instead of the 125.
Sounds low. You're a businessman, right? You can do better.
Okay. 150 caps.
And I'm not going to push my luck.
I'll talk to her. Maybe we can work this out.
Appreciate it. If things go sideways, we'll back you up.
Okay, so I got to go pee and get some more coffee.
Accentuate the positive.
And we're going to listen to, we're going to listen to some Storyteller stuff while I'm doing this. Should be in this one, I think. Okay, what do we want to listen to while I go do my stuff? How about the Lone Wanderer?
Americans had few escapes to enjoy in the pre-war world beset by riots, war, and ruthless exploitation. The Lone Wanderer cruiser bike capitalized on that desperate desire for freedom, offering a classic, no-nonsense fusion motorcycle that will allow them to escape their bleak daily existence, at least until they ran into a military checkpoint.
Like the Storyteller's done. Okay, I'm back. So if y'all don't know who the Storyteller is, YouTube channel Shoddycast, they did a lot of really good videos using a character called the Storyteller for Fallout and the Elder Scrolls. And the Fallout series was more in depth. And I don't know why, but they got away from it for some reason. And maybe they'll get back into it, who knows. But this mod, as you discover things, if you set it to autoplay, as you discover things, he'll start telling you about their history and stuff, how they fit in the timeline and junk like that. But he just comes on whenever he wants to, so I put it on where I can play it myself instead of the autoplay. It'll just memorize stuff, and then as I listen to it, it'll check it off that I've heard it. And as you can see, these are things that I haven't listened to yet. And if you want to start over again, you can hit the reset button and it'll wipe them all clean, and then you'll, as you see them again, it'll bring them back up. Okay, let's go talk to Trudy. come on, Trudy, be a good girl. Pay the guy money.
Hey,
I saw you in that poison cellar talking. Well, he ain't getting his money. Period.
What's
what?
that all about?
What's this all about?
Oh, that Chem Pusher didn't tell you? He got my boy hooked on Jet. Sold him a ton of junk on credit. And now he expects me to pay him off. That bastard ain't getting a single damn cap from me.
Oh, come on, lady. Let's settle this peacefully.
Look, you owe them money. If you just pay them, then this will be over. Everyone walks away without getting hurt.
All right, I'll pay. But that bastard ain't gonna sell one more drop of Jet to my boy. You hear that, Wolfgang? You'll get your damn money, but I better not catch you selling chems to my boy again.
Fine by me, Trudy. Your son's broke as shit anyhow.
All right, crisis is over. If you're here to trade, step up to the counter.
We get paid and I don't even gotta shoot nobody. Good job. Here. Now how about I show you all the pick-me-ups I have to offer?
What kind of chems do you sell, anyway?
Well, whatever I can get a hold of. Jet's popular. Gives you a rush when you need it. Like when you need to hurt somebody. Stim packs are like gold, of course. Everyone's bound to get hurt and need fixing sometime. And I always try to carry Rat away for obvious reasons. Just pick something up. Have a taste. Best way to get to know the product.
I'll take a look, sure.
You got needs, I got product.
So I don't do drugs, and I don't eat none of the damn pre-war food because it's got radiation. And I just eat what I cook and do stim packs, Radaway, and Rad-X. And I did say something in one of my earlier videos that I need to change. So I was talking about how the different chems boost your abilities, and how if you use it too much, you get addicted to it. And then when you're not on it anymore, you're like buff out, your strength would be less than what it normally is. So the only way to get it fixed is to get an Addictol or something similar. Heather, my new companion, she makes medicine. She's got something similar to that. But you can also pay a doctor. You're going to run into doctors out in the Wasteland and in different settlements. So you can pay them. I don't know what they charge for addiction, but I know, like, if your radiation levels, anything that needs to be fixed, it's 100 caps. I'd rather just take a Radaway. But okay, so you know that. So the only thing he's got that I want is these blood packs, so I can make stim packs with them. But the other thing that he's got that I really want is I want his money. I'm a greedy bastard. I play this way in all my games. I try to get everything I can out of him. I still ain't figured out what those are good for. And I'm saving that because I got a mod pet and feed Dogmeat, and that's what you use to make them treats. And when you give them treats, it boosts certain parts of them. Still got to give them a stim pack to heal them, but these will make them stronger and faster and all that good stuff. I don't know exactly what it does, but it'll tell me once I bake one. I can't remember. I think that's all I need is one can of dog food to make like 12 or 24 of them. See, this is pre-war food, and it gives you 5 rads. I ain't gonna eat that. Same here, it gives you 3 rads. Sell it. Now the dirty water, there's a few things you need it for, but the main thing I need it for is to make Mylurk omelets when you start gathering Mylurk eggs. And you will get a lot of those. Dog leash is part of the Dogmeat mod, where this is like a teleporter. You lose them, you call them to you. And Heather has a transponder too, teleporter, whatever you want to call it. so that if you get separated from her, you can just hit it and she'll be there. See, now this is the stuff I eat. Tastes like shoe leather, but hey, and that's not bad. It gives you a plus 25 to your carry. So, you know, shoot. It's venison on the hoof. I got 15 left. Just give him 15 bullets. What the hell? See, that's what these come in handy for. Making up on your where you need a little bit of caps to get their money. That's it. I'm done with him.
How's it going?
Good to see you.
Yeah, she used to have a crush on him.
Hi.
We're open for business again. A little lighter in the pocket thanks to you. How about you buy something and make it up to us?
I need screws. You got screws?
You got things covered from here?
Yeah. It's gonna take my son a while to get off the chems, but we'll make it. We always do. Now, let's get back to business. You need anything for the road?
I got a few minutes to browse.
Let's see what you have.
All salvage, but nothing's junk.
Well, I want to look at your junk, lady. There we go. Okay, lead I might need. I can pass on. I might need the antiseptic. Aluminum and oil's good. Might need the cork, and those aren't too expensive. They had some screws too, didn't they? I think they did. Yeah, one screw in each one. Gotta have some screws, man. Cork. Don't need any rubber. Nuclear material and fiber optics is good, but that is a little high. More nuclear material. Gears. Definitely need gears. Building turrets. Don't need none of that. Don't need none of that. These you'll find you don't need any ceramics or glass. And I don't really need concrete, even though that's not very expensive. Cloth. Nah. Fan, sure. Screws, gears, yep. Duct tape's definite. Now I'm gonna pass on that. I'll take that. Copper. When you start building settlements, you need that copper to run the wires and build your electrical components. So copper's, you're gonna need copper. I'm pass on that. Yeah, pass on that. Buying that for the fiber optics and the gears. So she doesn't have any screws, so aluminum. You need a lot of aluminum. Telephone, circuits. That's what I ran out of when I was building turrets. I ran out of circuits. Typewriters, yep, 3 gears and 2 screws and 3 springs. Now your clipboards that you find a lot of, they have springs in them. Okay, so don't need none of set. So I got to try and get 600 caps out of her. And I know I've already sold all my guns, but I think I still got clothes left. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I killed some people since then. I got a little bit of guns and weapons. Little bit of guns and weapons, not much. I'm going to hang on to one of these because I want to. Yeah, I'm going to hang on to that. Okay, so see what kind of crap we got in here. Well, I think I sold a bunch of this already to Wolfgang. So there's going to be a quest somewhere down the road. I've only ran into it once. I'm sorry. Dang. So you're going to get one when you go to Rivet City, where you're going to need one Nuka-Cola, but you're going to get another one where you're going to need to get, it's either 6 or 8 Nuka-Cola Quantums. So I hang on to the Nuka-Cola Quantums. And I can't remember where that quest comes up at. I just know that it came up once when I was out there. Look at all those pork and beans. Oh man. And that stuff's going to give you diarrhea, but you're going to get it anyhow. Saddle up Salisbury steak. And I know there's a tea-berry farm out there, but I haven't found any way to use tea-berries, so I'm selling them. So that's all I got there. Now the other thing I could do that I forgot, so just so you know, your pre-war money The game likes to use it before it uses anything else for cloth, and it's worth a lot more to you selling it than it is if you do, like, you know, use it for cloth. So now 252, huh? Well, I don't have 252. Oh, that's, okay, I was looking at the wrong freaking thing, sorry. Right there, man. Cool. So now we've robbed everybody blind. Dogmeat's having a cow over the stem pack he found.
Good boy.
Good boy, Dogmeat. See, where'd he go? Where'd you go? I heard you breathing. Where'd he go? What the crap? Oh, he's up there. See, this is the mod. You can pet him. Yeah, good boy, Dogmeat. Good boy. And then when you trade with him, you can give him that food. But I haven't made any of it yet. I'll have to try to remember next time I go to a cooking stove.
Oops.
And then there's some little bit of scrap around here you can pick up. You might as well get it while you're here. Remember, like I say, you need to collect everything, because everything has a freaking purpose. And that's well, I don't think I've cleared that yet, but I might have, but I don't think I have. Clear the mole rats, and you can put a settlement in there. And that's pretty big. You can do a lot of stuff with that settlement because how big it is. I think there's
Stay
one.
sharp if you spot a kid. Lots of them are rotten little scam artists. They'll take you for all they can get.
Are you telling me you don't like kids? Don't pick up nothing red or you're going to get in a fight. Sometimes they just take it back, but sometimes they want to kill your ass. A button to pick it up, A button to drop it. Okay, so we got to go get this power armor. That's our main mission right now. We got to get Heather outfitted. I know where there's 3, but none of them are full sets. I know where there's a full set of hell, what is it? Maybe T60 or maybe even the higher one than T60. But there's a lot of dying to do if I go there. Fighting the gunners, fighting super mutants. I mean, it's just more than I want to handle right now. And I hardly ever find anything in these. I mean, in Fallout 3, they always had stuff in them. And these things don't hardly ever work. But, watched a guy had a video on YouTube where he actually got one to work. Now, I don't know if it was modded or there might be 1 or 2 of them out there that actually do work. Remember, when you're in sneak, it's going to warn you when something detects you and when something's coming up to get your ass. Oh, you turkey. 3 of them here. Uh-oh, radiation storm coming in. Time to get my rad gear on. So the best time to hunt blowflies and glowy mushrooms is when it's dark out, because then you can see them.
Tick, tick, tickety. Means we need to keep moving.
Now Heather can do, where's she at?
Hey,
What's up? I'll take a look at it.
So she starts out being able to do the small terminals, novice, but the more she does it, the more her skills get better.
All yours.
And she will always hack them. So but I like doing them because I think the mini game's fun, and I also like getting the XP. So when you come back, this won't be here anymore. Only this stuff here, and sometimes you'll get that, and that will also regen. Man, I'm hearing some loud ass thunder. Damn. My bass is working in my headset.
hey there.
Hi, how are you? Yes?
Hey,
Yes?
Glad you can make it out here.
Right on, brother.
Yeah.
Let's say hi to Ron.
excuse me.
Of all the campfires in all the Commonwealth, you walk into mine.
What is this? A traveling bar?
I have a lot of friends. I make new friends wherever I go. My friends like to join me for a drink. What can I say? It's a living. So far, wandering life suits me. I see the world, and my friends always know I'll be coming to visit, so, can I get you anything?
Maybe. What have you got?
My selection is a bit limited right now, but take a look.
They didn't have anything I want. Oh, wait a minute. I'll buy the corn. I'll buy the melon. And I won't buy the tea berries. So let's see if I got enough to get his money from him. Oh, it's my money. So do I got enough to get any of that money back? Probably not. Yeah, I can give him some bullets. Maybe he'll buy some bullets. Will he buy bullets? Nope, he won't buy bullets. All he'll buy is food. So I got a lot of bull rat meat. So if I give him 10 of these, that'd be 30. And then I only need 5 more. So give him something that's worth 2 and something that's worth, I guess it'll have to be one of these. Sorry, buddy, you didn't need the caps anyhow. Okay, so now the power armor's in one of those train cars,
I couldn't agree more.
but we're gonna go kill some gunners so that we get some more XP and more stuff to sell. I don't know if it's true in Fallout 4, but in Fallout 3, your light would cost you 10% for your sneak. If it was off, your sneak would be normal. Might not be the same way in Fallout 4, but God, I don't have, well, I got that one pipe rifle. Still. Oh, we got ghouls. We got ghouls. Let's get them bastards. One more somewhere. And yes, that's an underwear mod for the ladies. That's all there is 2 of them. Got a feeling there's another ghoul hiding somewhere. but I could be wrong. So that light over there, that's another little small place. She has a lot of cats, and she's a trader. Just saying, in case you're ever in a situation where you're getting overweight, you need to know where all the traders are. Even with my 1,000-pound mod and my mods that cut all the you know, junk and food and all that down to where they weigh nothing. Armor and weapons weigh, and a few other things will weigh. And if you don't pay attention to your weight management, you are going to be overweight and be crawling. And I hate crawling. I do it a lot. I mean, that's the way I play these games. I will crawl, you know, I pick up everything. That's why I do the weight mods. I'm a scavenger, a scrounger. So that's all the gunners. There was only 3. And now we got to go up here and pick up a few little things and scavenge the turret that we shot. And it might be when you get up in the higher levels, but a lot of times there's some more gunners right up in that area. And after you kill them and you get up here and you think everything's good, they'll come running down and attack your ass. So that should be it. I don't think there's anything up top. Yeah. So now we're going to go kill these 2 guys and maybe 2 dogs, 2 wild mongrels. And they got a couple of dead bodies laying out there we can rummage through. Ragstag. I like ragstags because of the leather, and the meat's not bad either. It's good eating. Looks like that's the only one there is. Where'd I kill you at? I know I killed you. You didn't get away from me. You're dead. You're over here somewhere dead, I'm telling you.
found loot. Good dog.
Good boy, Dogmeat. So there's some dogs out there somewhere. There they are. I think there's only 2 of them. I'm not going to go hunt them down. If they come after me, I'll kill them. But there's also 2 dead bodies over here. And I don't think these guys respawned. I think they never get new stuff on them. They're just dead bodies. Okay, so now power armor time. Okay, so now we already got the keys to these. We've been to their main headquarters. So any of these wicked trucking trucks, you can open them up. And sometimes all they got is this, but sometimes they'll have this and another crate, and like you seen there, a gun laying around. Sometimes this and ammo crate with some ammo in it. Okay, so now.
Hi, pup.
So there's like 3 dogs up here. Now most of my games, this doesn't respawn any. I don't know why, but it might respawn. That one always does. Yeah, there's like 3 dogs up there. And then there's a dead...
I'd give my left arm to be able to ride in a car instead of having to walk everywhere. Better put my combat suit on. Okay, so that's what we want. Missing a right leg and a left arm.
No way I'm cracking this.
Oh, yes we are, baby. Yes we are. We are cracking that sucker. Okay, so I got one more. Can I rifleman yet? I could rifleman. Guess I'm gonna rifleman up. I don't care about pickpocketing. Before too long, I'm gonna wish I'd. I might take my lock picking skills up. Yeah, I'm gonna do lock picking skills, and then we'll do the computer hacker. Nothing worse than not being able to get in something when you know there's something good in there. Okay, so I can hit the A button, it'll stop all that. So if you knew you were dealing with raiders or kind of who you were dealing with, sometimes you can look at this and say, oh, you know, raiders, rape and pillage, yeah, that's the one. But this really doesn't give us any idea. You know, maybe this is military, but I'm not seeing anything that makes me think about military. Yeah. Let's see what comes up.
There we go.
Oh my God, unfreaking believable. Well, that's good, you know. So, Heather doesn't need fusion cores. And in all honesty, I don't need but one because of my mod. Now, I want you to look at the value of a fusion core since I've got one or two. So the mod that I added that made fusion cores last forever did two things other than that. So fusion cores is worth 10,000 caps. Now you're only, like, at my current level, I'm only going to get about 4,300 caps out of them. But the thing about it is when you want to buy a big shipment of stuff because you're really working on some settlements, these things will pay the bills. And you only need to keep one because the fusion cores will never run out. The other thing that he did was he made it so that fusion cores are going to
Got it.
they're going to spawn 3 and 4 at a time in crates all over the place. I haven't found any yet, but
Let's go kick some raider butt.
we will, trust me. You'll have bukus of fusion cores before too long. And then you just use them like money, you know, you buy all of them. And remember, with the scrap mod, it doesn't weigh anything. So you basically get you know, you can carry all the scrap you want that you buy from the vendors all over the world. Okay, so now we're going to go back. We may stop by Abernathy, maybe Abernathy Farms, and see if we can pick up any more tots and melons, because we're going to be building settlements. I like building settlements, and we're going to we're going to need lots of food for the settlements. Okay, so I have no idea where I am. And that was Heather jumping around like a wild woman. Okay, so there's where, now I know where I'm at. We just left here not too long ago, so there's probably no bowflies or ghouls. I was hearing gunshots. Yeah, we don't play those games, do we, Dogmeat? I heard gunshots. I didn't know what was going on. I wasn't expecting to defend raiders, which I killed them anyhow, against, they were fighting dogs. So, 2 raiders. I don't know if there's any more dogs or any more raiders. I think that's it. Oops, there's another wild mongo. Like I said, if he leaves me alone, I'll leave him alone. Okay, Abernathy's Farm. Right there it is. So we've already got permission to pick their crops, and look, I stripped them down and they're already back up. So we got permission to pick their crops, and we got a quest to get her locket back. And when we do that, then we'll be able to take care of this farm. Yeah, I just picked all this stuff a few days ago, and it's already grown back. But it's kind of like I was saying, though. This next time, they won't grow back as fast. Once I get control of the settlement, they ain't going to grow back that fast at all. And we're also going to get a magazine that'll let us put a hot rod paint job on our power armor. Yeah, this hasn't respawned yet, regenerated, whatever, however you want to call it. Yeah, we just went through all this stuff. Now let's see if we got any more water. So nobody's living here, but I went ahead and put in a water pump and a generator so that I'd have a place where I could get water. The first time I checked it, I got purified water 6. So the first time I checked it, I got 12. And then the second time I checked it, I got 8, and I just got 6 that time. So, not bad. This is going to be my robot place. I'm going to build the robot workbench here, and I'm going to build robots to live here and guard it. And they can farm, they can scavenge, they can do everything that a human can do. And I'll put, you know, defenses up with robots. And I'll also have the ability to send my followers here when I have to dismiss them. So Heather I never have to dismiss because she doesn't count as a follower. Dogmeat doesn't count as a follower anymore. So that's 3 of us. Now all the other ones are going to count as followers. Helen, the other one that I downloaded, the cartographer, she counts as a follower, and then all the rest of the followers are going to be the ones from the default game because I didn't download anything else. So I can have 3 followers with me. I think what I got right now is perfect. 3's going to be a little too much, but when we pick up Helen, we'll go ahead and let her run with us for a while. Now, like when we pick up the robot, I'm usually not ready to start his quest, and I just send him there. So I need to get her out of her power armor. I think I've got this teetotally. Yeah, this is teetotally repaired. So I got a ring that I gotta put on in order for me to see I'm not moving very fast. but I haven't put my ring on. Got to have one when you're in the power armor and one when you're out of the power armor. So, shit, sonny. See, there's my ring. I have to transfer it to the power armor before it'll work. But if you leave it in the power armor and you forget about it, you don't take it out like when you take the fusing core out.
Hey.
Hey!
Talk to me, Heather.
Excuse me.
Need something?
I want to ask you about something else.
I wanted to ask you about something else.
Do it.
I need you to get out
I
of
need
your...
you to get out of your power armor.
Roger that.
So we're fixing to go get 2 more suits, but they're not full suits. I don't know if we're going to get enough to make her 100% or not. But I'm not going to be that worried about it because her power armor doesn't take damage. So it's completely repaired. Mama Murphy's still hard at it. See, I put up 6 sets of defenses, and I got, I think his name's John and Sturgis running them. The raider attack points, as far as I can figure out, here and here, so I got it covered pretty good. And then there's my little building I built to protect the generators. So there's 3 of my turrets, my defenses. And then here's the other one. And then my last 2. And then after we get the castle and Preston is more relaxed where I can tell him what to do, I'll make him a guard and have him and I'll build 3 more, because each 3 your NPCs can work 3 of these guard towers, and they can do 6 on the food, but remember, almost all your food's 0.5. So that means you pretty much need to do 12 per NPC that's going to be making farming for you. Now the roslin or the wheat, whatever it's called, that's a solid 1. So that they don't do 0.5 food; they do a solid 1 food. Okay, so we are going to go get our next 2 suits of power armor, kill some raiders, sorry man, took a sip of coffee, went down the wrong way. Kill some raiders, bring our suits of power armor back, get our next quest, our first quest for the Minutemen started. And then we're going to head to the Corvega factory and do a lot of fighting. And while we're down in Lexington, we might as well clear out Lexington and, you know, do the Super Duper Mart and all that stuff. Yeah, I could make 5-hour videos if I wanted to, because there's just too much to do in this game. I try to make 2 hour and a half, 3 hour long videos just so that people don't get bored. But who am I kidding? I do it because I like playing the game. Let's see, let's listen to one of these while I try to put some tobacco in my pipe.
A marvelous little invention by Robco Industries. The iBot is a surprisingly versatile robotic companion. Incorporating advanced facial and auditory recognition technology, was designed as a companion, following you everywhere as a convenient link to the outside world. Radio, television, terminal, portable workshop, the iBot has it all. The military was quick to adapt its design, thus turning the iBot into a floating propaganda and surveillance machine, complete with additional armor and a laser. The Army also created several derived medical and engineering designs for use in cutting-edge military bases across the United States. All part of a trend to mechanize and automate so that more fodder would be available for the grinder in China. The turret is a cheap solution for when you want to keep someone out, but don't have the caps to invest in a proper robotic security force. There were dozens of models available on the market before the war. The Commonwealth has two major variants. One of them is the so-called bubble turret, a marvel of compact engineering housed in an armored dome, easy to overlook and packs quite the sting. The other variant is simpler. Essentially an over-under machine gun linked to a simple IFF module and a 5.56mm ammo can. It's elegant in its simplicity and reliability. Compatible with a multitude of mounts, from purpose-made pillars and tripods to whatever you can place it on.
Yeah, I'm not going to shoot the dog if he's not going to attack me. They'll attack you enough, trust me.
A small trucking company operated by the Flynn brothers, Wicked Shipping, offered delivery services throughout the greater Boston area. They never asked any questions and always delivered the goods on time, leading to contracts from General Atomics, Priceless, and Mass Fusion. Shipping uranium pellets, radioactive waste, and other goods for each of the corporate giants, whether it was their size or discretion. The Flynn brothers got involved in business with Eddie Winter, the biggest crime boss in Boston. I don't think they realized they were signing a deal with the devil. At least not until he ordered them to start skimming goods from their corporate partners.
In case you don't know about this, you'll discover something up there, but it'll be sealed. And you have to come down here and turn off the vacuum pump. So the best way to do it is to just, if you know it's here, just come here, turn it off, and now it won't be sealed anymore. It's vacuum sealed until you do that. It's air pump. You follow these, and you'll see it if you're walking through there up here. So, are they shooting at us? Oh, they're fighting the damn mole rats. So there's usually only 3 raiders here. But there's usually about 4 or 5 mole rats, and I don't know how many mole rats I already killed. And a little bit of shit to pick up down here, but not a bunch. I mean, I pick up everything, so you know, I leave no stone unturned. And all this stuff will respawn. And there's a 10mm pistol over here. And a cap stash, but remember, the pistol will regenerate, but the caps won't. You won't get those cap stashes but once throughout the game that I know of. So I'm thinking there's going to be some dead mole rats somewhere, but I'm not going to hunt for them. I'm looking, but I'm not going to hunt for them. So here's what we turned off, and you can get all this stuff more than once. This will be your first spot to get a 44 Magnum. It's powerful. Yeah, let's let him tell us about it.
Quite the hand cannon. The Smith & Wesson Model 29 revolver in 44 Magnum has been around for over 300 years. It is still one of the most powerful handguns in the world. Strong enough to blow your head clean off. Any punk on the wrong end needs to ask themselves one question. Do they feel lucky? Now, it kicks like an ornery Brahmin. You only get 6 shots. But if you make each shot count, the venerable Model 29 just might be the weapon for you. A friend of mine, Ranger Tanner, gave me this advice.
Why did you stop talking?
Focus. Either put a snub-nosed barrel on this big iron and quick fire it from the hip, or put a bull barrel and a scope for long-range accuracy. Either way, the recoil can be quite jarring if you're not strong enough to tame this beast. If you're looking for even more damage, you might want to look for a custom 44 built from dry rock gulch props over in World.
That's 4 of them.
Although they're built from toy guns, they're anything but.
trust me, we're working our way towards that power armor. Now there's a small one man, one dog raider outfit up here. Nothing really worth looting, but I go through and kill them. You know, a couple of chems and whatever he's carrying and whatever the dog has. In some of these houses, I don't ever check them. You know what? They, that doesn't look familiar right there, that house. Remember, I got that more exploration, oh, this is something. Huh. Yeah, more exploration mod that, gives you, more places to explore. What the hell? So those books weigh 1, and I haven't found a use for them. So I just store them in something, and back at, you know, probably end up storing them at Red Rocket, and if I ever find a use for them, then I'll have them. But they don't have a value on them, and they weigh 1. Okay, so what the hell? What the hell? Dogmeat. So that's it. There's nothing like, no secret passageway or anything like that. I guess that's it. Oh, there's a teddy bear up there. Well, I don't see any reason for this. That's not a secret passageway. Looks like it could be. Heather, get out from under the building. Well, added some. Did she say hold your fire? She's stuck. She'll catch up sooner or later. I don't know if she'll transpond when we're this close. There she is. So I don't remember exactly where it is. I just know it's up here in these hills. I think this is it right here. Yep. So whenever you steal his drugs, he'll show up. You're messing with me, Bucko. So that is the robot disposal, I think.
Look at that. They've stripped everything to the bones. I should do that too. I think I might be wasting a lot of good stuff being sloppy.
Now you can take control of that sentry bot and send him to a location and travel with him. But I never figured out which one I wanted to send him to. So first thing will be a mini nuke up here. Should respawn periodically, not, you know, a lot, but it will show up after a certain amount of time. And there's a few good things in here. Dogmeat, get the hell out of my way. That's worth like 5 circuit boards if I remember right. And there's the
Bingo.
permanently unlock a new custom paint job for your power armor and its flames. Doesn't look as good as it does on that car, but it looks good. And it, I think it gives you a boost to your agility, maybe. So now that I'm here, so we'll do this real quick. Delivery logs. Ten 15-2077, one prototype sentry bot, unknown issues. 9-13-2077, 15 protectrons, missing all the limbs. 7-22-2077, 4 decommissioned sentry bots. 6-15-2077, 8 robo brains, IQ well below 80. 6-8-2077, 14 iBots, vision sensors missing. 5-24-2077, 9 protectrons, missing all limbs. 3-14-2077, 27 defective Mr. Handies. Won't stop talking. Okay, won't stop talking. 11-16-2077, 12 protectrons, missing all limbs. Employees' notes. Danielle, I guess. Or Dylan, maybe? I don't know. Weird. Most of these protectrons with no arms or legs, how do you ever miss that in production? Do they have robots building these robots or something? That's a scary thought. Mike. Robots making robots is. Yikes. We just got these iBots in the other day that were actually missing their eyes. Isn't that ironic? Huh. Anyway, yeah, missing something like that. They must have a lot of their own bots on staff or something. They just dropped some Sentry bot off. It doesn't look like there's anything wrong with them. Why would some Sentry bots off? Why would they just throw them away like this? I'm thinking about taking one of these things home and setting it up to mow my lawn for me. What do you think? I want to say Dylan, but I might be wrong. Dylan. More of these Protectrons missing everything. I heard from a couple of the other nearby sites that they keep getting them too. Someone made a big mistake. Weird that it's cheaper to dump them here than to send them back and attach some arms to them. Some weird guy dressed in all black just dropped off a Sentry bot of some kind. They wouldn't say who they were. The thing looks like it's fully functional. They even had it drive itself into the yard and shut down. I looked in the trunk. They threw next to it, and it had a holotape in there. I'm thinking about seeing what's on it, but those guys in black have me pretty freaked out. Mike. I was joking about taking one of the Sentry bots home. Don't look at that holotape. If those guys dumped it all here, they had a good reason, and you probably don't want to get mixed up in it. We've got an easy job here. Come in a couple times a week, walk the perimeter, go home. Don't let your curiosity screw that up. Okay, so then we got this tape, and it tells you commissioned by redacted, and built by redacted. This prototype Sentry must only be operated by official personnel of redacted or the associated client. So if you want to activate it, this operation will boot the Combat Sentry Bot Mark IV and all its present loaded systems. Warning, this Combat Sentry Bot is a prototype. It is highly recommended that all tests are performed in a closed environment under Combat Protosystem Initiatives, Code 3392F6. The current user is at fault for any training incidents that occur. Continue the boot up process. So I'm not going to boot it up. I think it gives you an option where to send it when you do that. There's 3 places. Redacted is not responsible. This holotape should accompany a Combat Sentry Bot prototype Mach 4. Redacted is not responsible for any property damage, personal injury, or loss of life sustained while operating this prototype. If you are not a member of Redacted or an associated of the prototype's owners, Redacted, you must destroy this holotape immediately and deny any existence of it or the accompanying prototype. Okay, so maybe if we go to, if we say yes, sequence confirmed. No, I don't want it. I didn't really want it to... Did it boot up? Shit. Is he killing them things? That's the first time. What? Huh? Okay. That's the first time I've ever activated him. And, I'm not sure what he's gonna do. He's not hostile towards us. Which is a good thing. I wonder if he'll follow us. So there's a little bit of... Okay, so yeah, there's always some flamer fuel. A little bit of stuff in the trunk. There was a fusion core in there, so we got another fusion core. And, mini nuke. So, let's get him down here and see if he'll, come get these damn, Mylarks. Is he following us? I don't think he's coming out of there. I don't know what I did by unleashing that damn thing. So, you won't get any meat out of those guys until you get the perk to get double meat. But the eggs, you can make omelets out of them. And there's a few glowies out here. They're hard to find in the daylight. There's 2 or 3 of them. I just don't know. There's one. That might be it. Okay, so we need to go check out our damn robot.
I heard that Mirelurks used to be small enough to carry around. Not the babies, the grown ones. Bet they were easy to kill then.
Do not interfere with security operations.
Okay. Stay here, I don't care. I have destroyed you guys before, so don't fuck with me. I don't think he's gonna follow us. He might, but Well, there's usually 3 rag stags here. I see 2. And that might have been, usually those, there's a bunch of mole rats, but that might have been what just come out. Butt shot. Okay, so now we got to look out for mole rats. But that might have been what was attacking us up there, was mole rats from down here. Now there's still a bunch of mole rats up there. Remember, all that cooking is XP in your pocket. We'll get that in a little bit. That's one of the suits of power armor I was talking about. Remember, you need those glowy fungus or whatever, glowy mushrooms, what I call them. You need those to make Rataway. And I mean, later on in the game, you'll have so much of that shit you won't care about it, and you'll actually use it to buy stuff with because you'll have so much of it. But you know, at the beginning of the game, making it, and plus when you make it, you get XP. Bastards. I think that might be all of them up here. And I got about 3 down in here. should be one more. I think I already got that one. I'll double check that before I go over there. Now, this game's all about exploring, so explore. You're going to find all kinds of stuff. I'm not really doing any exploring because I've played it, you know, I'm making a video and I don't want to keep everybody bored. And I'm just kind of going to the places that I know of. But there is all kinds of shit. See that Minuteman watchtower out there? That's another mod I added. I added the militarized Minuteman and the Minuteman watchtowers.
That's it.
Okay, I gotta run to the bathroom. So let's listen to another, dang it. My larks, might as well. I'll be right back.
Most mutated critters you'll encounter in the Wasteland are the result of post-war nuclear fallout, but this isn't entirely the case with the Mirelurk. The first Mirelurks actually mutated shortly before the Great War due to radioactive pollutants in the North Atlantic. According to pre-war records, the Nahat Oceanological Society initially made these observations, and despite their reports, no one took their warning seriously. The Boston Port Authority ignored their calls, and the Galaxy News Network turned the report into a story about how great shellfish season is going to be. Indeed, Mirelurk meat is tasty. Just be careful when extracting it. Like supermutants, Mirelurks never stop growing.
Headset back on. I'm back. Yes, I hit the controller. And, so we should be good. We're going to, I'm going to get her in this power armor. We're going to go kill those raiders, get that locket back. Get to pick up another minigun in the process, which I already took my other minigun and gave it to somebody in Sanctuary. Sturgis, he's one of my guards. See how the darker it gets, the more you can see these things, the glow of them. And that's the same thing I was talking about on the blowflies. You don't notice it in the daylight, but at nighttime their wings glow orange. So they're easier to find in the dark. The darker it is, and it's getting dark. I mean, it's not dark, but the sun's coming down. Okay, I see some more glowy shit. Let's go see if we can pick another one, or if it's one we already picked. Yeah, make rat away with those things. So we got everything here. That's all the loot. There's not a lot of loot. Some ammo, that helmet, some stuff in that yellow box. Now I don't think this armor has a power cell in it. But like I said, Heather doesn't need a... yeah, see, no power cell?
Hey.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't need power cell.
Got my stomping boots on.
Yeah, she loves power armor. She'll tell you later on. Well, I'll wait till she tells us if you watch it. So, she was raised Brotherhood. That's how she learned how to fight and stuff. Well, usually there's 2 raiders up top and about, I don't know, 10 down at the bottom. And they might be dead because bow flies and mole rats attack them. And there's one mole rat that has frickin' landmine strapped to his back. And they also have a dog.
What the hell was that? Payback!
Yeah, I got you, didn't I?
Wonder if we could talk to aliens using that big satellite dish.
Oh, and she likes aliens too. Man, that mole rat had a lot of shit on him. So I'm bet the raider's dead, but that was the dog that she just killed. I'm not seeing him. Yep, he's dead. Is it gonna nuke a storm? I don't know.
Man, I hate the rain.
I personally kind of like the rain.
Oh,
looking to see if there's any more mole rats anywhere. I think we got them all. We didn't kill them, they killed them. But we still get to cook the meat. And now, like I said, there's usually one down here that has, I hear him. Oh good, he blew up. Trying to kill Dogmeat. Yeah, I don't think that was a mini nuke. It might have been. It was ticking like it was one of them idiots. Super mutants. Suicider. Okay, so now... Yeah, I forgot. We were at a weapons bench not too long ago, and I was going to finish my sniper rifle now that I got some screws. Maybe we'll find one in here. I don't know. I can't remember if there's a weapon bench in here. There's an armor bench up there, but no weapons bench. There's quite a bit of raiders in here. I'd say probably 10, maybe more. So, turn that off. And this is the Tesla arc. It shocks you. It's a booby trap. And there is a key to this, but it's all the way down to the back. I think it's in the toolbox, but I might be wrong. I think they got a couple of dogs. Remember, if you hit the A button, all that stuttering will go away. Two. So there's this is liable to be a word that ends in ED or has an ED in it. 3. That's even better. Let's see. END. Let's check this one here. Nope. Blew my theory all to hell. So now you got to go through all this. So it could be IND and IE and an N maybe. No, because there's no I in that word. Could be the L, I guess. Now, we don't have any science stuff yet, but when we get science stuff, we will, when you get your science up by 4, because you'll find a pair of glasses, a hat, it's actually a pair of goggles, a hat, and a lab coat. And what happens when you get your science skills up when you're doing this, you have less words to pick through. Looks like we're out of everything. Try leaked.
Sweet.
That was it. Just a lucky guess. Check-in log. So these are all the people that checked in on this day. One day before the bombs fell. Daily briefing. SSO will be upgrading equipment in the coming months, but this does not mean maintenance duties cease. Continue normal work schedules. The lower storage room requires fumigation. Can't pronounce the word, but I know what it is. For pest. Specifically cockroaches. Extermination commences at 0900, which is 9 o'clock in the morning, 25th October 77. So they never got to do that because the bombs fell on the 23rd. Well, I mean, they could have, because this would be considered like a bunker, and it might have withstand some of the stuff. They might have lived for a while, but it probably didn't keep out the radiation. Not like a vault would. All personnel are required to vacate substation levels for the duration of the procedure. Due to the high volume of signal intercept traffic, Intel officers will be on site daily until further notice and will require access to the Intel room. Open Intel room. So there's a bunch of shit in the Intel room. Keep your guns ready. They got a couple of dogs, if I remember right. And like I said, I'm going to bet there's 10 raiders in this place. Might be more, but I think there's at least 10. Oh, you turd. Took too long thinking about my shot.
Nothing there now. What do you think? I don't know. Jump in the shadows. Yeah, you're probably right. What the hell was that?
That was a frickin' bullet. Seen 3, maybe it was 2 dogs and 1 guy. I already checked this, I think I did, yeah. Okay, so there's some goodies in here. And remember, when you get your luck skills up, my luck skill's only at 1. You're going to find more stuff, and less of these will be empty.
Sweet. Yes.
Permanently more difficult to detect while sneaking. And those folders, They're not really worth anything. They're worth 1 cap, but they don't weigh it. They don't weigh anything at all. That's even in the vanilla game. They don't weigh anything. So it's like a cap. You use it to pay for stuff. Handcuffs have 1 screw in them. Light bulbs may have copper in them. Fans, I think, have 2 screws in them. See, some of these you can't pick up, some of them you can.
What the hell was that? Oh, hell no!
I'm on John Wick your ass. Attack my dog. Yeah, I'll show you, fucker. Oh shit. Okay, so maybe there wasn't 10, maybe it's more like 6 or 8.
Let's do this!
Yeah, fuck, okay, I'm coming for you. There's only 1 left, I think. Alright, let's go upstairs and work our way down. Get out of my element. That's usually how I do this. But they were a little more aggressive than usual. Like I said, these games are designed for exploring and scavenging, so explore. You're going to find, I mean, I know where this stuff is because I've played this game so many times. And remember, even though I played it so many times, the highest I ever got was 78. And there's a lot of people that are up to like 178. Because this game has no level cap. You just keep playing it and playing it, and it's a big game. All Bethesda games are big games. Excuse me, sorry. I burped. But there's a lot of stuff I haven't been in yet. Need those bones. Make cutting fluid out of those bones. That's 3 oil whenever you make cutting fluid. You okay, Heather? Plunger, 1 rubber and 1 wood. Okay, so we can go down this way. There isn't much, but and then we'll go through the main room, this part room. Yeah, I think that's all there is in this. Fusion core. Sometimes there's stuff in those boxes. So I think those military grade circuit boards have 5 circuit boards in them. We'll open that up in a minute, but it's nothing. You can't do anything with it. Clipboards have springs, and you're going to need that to make stuff.
See any good loot?
A little bit, but not much. So that's it in this room. So now there'll be some other things in here. Overdale book, that's worth some tokens. Sergeant Bear. Yeah, they really got creative with their bears in Fallout 76. They got bears in nasty poses, you know, sexual poses. Kind of funny. We used to nickname these one the Dirty Bears, 2 bears doing something. Can't go into detail, trying to be kid friendly. Okay, so we've got this thing. Whoops, I didn't get these, did I? Huh. I don't think I've ever found anything in here. Oh, there might. Oh, that fan back there. Two screws on each screws. Especially when you're modifying your weapons. Got to explore, people. So there's the locket we have to pick up for them. So that's going to put us in good with the Abernathy's. We'll have another settlement there. Got some bobby pins. So now I'm going to go ahead and put my radiation suit on because there's a couple of radiation places in this. My wife's sister's over here. She just opened up my door. She's trying to get my dog to go outside.
Yes.
Good way to kill some rad roaches. Remember, I know where all this stuff is. If you've never played and you never watched a video that shows you this crap, you're going to need to get in the habit of exploring.
Nice.
God, it's almost 3 hours long. We haven't even got our second suit of power armor yet. Like I said, sometimes you can pick those up, sometimes you can't. Bless you, Heather. God, sneeze in your power armor? That could be bad. How you wipe your face?
Did you hear that?
What is it, Dogmeat? Assassin's Raider left arm. Reduces damage by humans 15%. Did I save all the legendary stuff? I kind of collect it, you know, just throw it in a box, know I got it. And then as I find armor that I want to wear that has perks that I want, I will modify, you know, max them out and wear them. First of the game, I prefer leather armor. I don't use metal armor at all, I sell it. But that didn't get nothing right there. It's okay. Just leave the door cracked or something. My other little dog came in here, Tasman. He's my old man. He's about 16, 17 years old. It'll break my heart when he goes. I've had a lot of them go. We've had a lot of dogs. We're dog people. We fostered, adopted, you know, rescued, all kinds of stuff. Okay, so we're done. So, man, we still got another hour or two if I keep playing this through to where I wanted to get to. Yeah, there's nothing else to search. We've got it all. And we are at 2 hours and 43, almost 44 minutes. I guess I could quit, take a break, maybe start another one. I could play this for, you know, forever, but I'm trying to make it so, you know, people would watch it all the way through. Maybe not the first time, but maybe the second time or something. But who knows? I probably don't have anybody watch more than 10 or 20 minutes of these things. No way to tell. Oh, I just went back where I came out of. Shit. So, well, a little ways to go. That's our destination. And there's a lot of stuff to search and a lot of dogs and ragged stags. Not a lot, but a few to pick up, kill. So I'm going to save. And then I'm going to quit right here. And in the video, and thank you everybody for watching my videos. Let's see what this game did at this one here. Well, frame rate's up a lot. I cut the God rays and something else down a little bit. I looked up some spec recommendations. They don't like this percentile number, but that's real good on the frame rate. Recommendations, go to high. So I am in ultra, but I did some fine tuning. Rendering scale, I don't ever mess with that. Advanced rendering, turn down rendering options like anti-alias and ambient occlusion. And I've got this, the display resolution for the game is set to 1020 by 1080. So I don't know, I'm just going to go with it the way it is. It's good enough for me. Okay, well, thanks everybody. I appreciate your time and putting up with me and listening to me and watching me play this game. Like I said before, if you want me to go back to one of my other games because I like them all, you know, I'm going to play this one for a while and then I'll quit and I'll jump back to the other one. The only other one that I think I may start a new playthrough on would be Skyrim. And then I also thought about Mass Effect, and I also got Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk's pretty exciting. I'm not that good at that one though. Only played it 2 times. But, all right. Thank you very much. Have a good one.